Well, on part of the opposition staging a walkout, there are others within the India bloc who are questioning Rahul Gandhi's visit altogether, with Samajwadi Party leader and MP Ram Gopal Yadav asking that why is Rahul Gandhi only visiting now, while the TMC asked that why does he need to go there at all. Remember, first it was the delegation from the Samajwadi Party, then it was the delegation of the Congress comprising of the UP Congress leaders. That was stopped, and this is the second attempt by the Congress party delegation which attempted, including that of Rahul Gandhi, to visit Sambhal, but they too have been stopped by the police.
हमारी पार्टी तो पहले ही जा चुकी है, नहीं जाने दिया, ये तो अब बाद में जा रहे हैं।
अब क्यों जा रहे हैं देर से इतना?
ये उन्हीं को पूछो।
I think why does he have to go to Sambhal? Whose government is in Uttar Pradesh? It's Bharatiya Janata Party, and every month or the other you find these things happening, and no action is being taken. It seems as if the government is supporting this divide and rule policy, which is not good for the nation. And UP being one of the biggest states with the maximum number of Lok Sabha seats and the Vidhan Sabha seats, it should be taken up very seriously. The British's divide and rule policy should not work there.
Nyamika is with us right now. Nyamika, does it seem, as far as the fissures are concerned, both the parties, whether be it the Samajwadi Party or the Congress Party, they want to play a bigger role on the Sambhal issue to address, as what they say, the victims and to meet with the families there? Samajwadi Party on its own has been trying, the Congress Party too on its own have been trying.
Well, indeed, it is a strong message which is coming on the part of the other India bloc parties to the Congress that they are now started questioning the move of Congress leaders going to Sambhal to visit and to meet the families of the victims there. As on one side, we have seen that how the Samajwadi Party has questioned the timing of this visit of Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra to Sambhal, as Ram Gopal Yadav has said that the Samajwadi Party had already tried to go there, but they have been stopped. And why they are going at this point of time, as it is a bit too late to visit Sambhal at such kind of a moment when already Parliament session is going on, and that is what is being repeated by TMC as well. That what is the need of visiting Sambhal at all, as he has also mentioned, Kirti Azad has also mentioned it clearly, that the manner in which administration is working or at the behest of the BJP's instructions, all of these are happening. Such kind of incidents keep on happening in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and it needs to be taken very seriously. As he has also mentioned that it is Uttar Pradesh which is having the maximum number of seats in terms of Lok Sabha as well as Assembly as well, and for that reason it is the responsibility of the other India bloc parties as well to take it up very seriously. On the other side, we have seen that how in the Parliament there is a kind of a uproar which was being seen on the part of the member of Parliament. There they had staged a walkout because they are raising a concern that why the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha was not being allowed to visit Sambhal, as it was being made very clear on the part of the administration that no outsider can go and visit Sambhal till December 10th, as they cannot give such kind of permission to anyone because it can impact the peace and harmony there in Sambhal, and for that reason they had not given any kind of permission to the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi as well as Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well. However, on the other side, we have also seen that how the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi had also tried to sort a permission from the administration, saying that I am also ready to go there alone, no one is going to accompany me at that point of time. And he has also given a chance, also given an offer to the administration that even he was also ready to go to meet these families in the cars of the police personnel as well, but that was also not being accepted at all, and that is the reason why the Congress party leaders are basically targeting the administration of Uttar Pradesh, saying that it is being done at the behest of the BJP's instructions. The administration is basically following all these instructions which are being given by the BJP government in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and that is the reason why the opposition leaders are not being allowed to visit Sambhal.
All right, Nyamika continues to be with us because several angles that are now coming in on part of the investigation as well that is being conducted by the UP police in Sambhal violence. Now, while the former UP Chief Minister wants the police to be booked for murder, he however seems to be ignoring all the existing proof, exonerating when it comes to the men in uniform, because they too have been at the receiving end when many of them have been grievously injured. Now, there is fresh evidence to disprove his claims. According to the Sambhal police, they have found cartridges made in Pakistan and US from the site of violence near the masjid. And the Sambhal SP says that the state police did not use any of this ammunition. So who fired? Who was the one who was at the range when it comes to individuals, four of them as well, who lost their lives? As far as the questions that are now being raised, here is what the police has to say.
संभल में पाक आर्मी मेड कारतूस बरामद हो रहे हैं। फॉरेंसिक डिपार्टमेंट्स को, फॉरेंसिक टीम को इस तरह के नए साक्ष्य मिल रहे हैं और ऐसे समय में राजनीतिक नेताओं का वहां जाकर के भावनाओं को भड़काना और महंगा हो सकता है। इसलिए स्थानीय प्रशासन ने निर्णय किया है कि किसी भी राजनीतिक दल के कार्यकर्ता नेताओं का अभी वहां प्रवेश प्रतिबंधित है और राहुल गांधी जी पहले भी इस बात के लिए कुख्यात रहे हैं कि वो जहां जहां जाते हैं माहौल को भड़काने का काम करते हैं। इसलिए मजहबी तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति करने वाले नेता संभल से दूर रहें तो बेहतर हो।
जिस घटना स्थल पे जिस पे जो डेड बॉडी मिली थी उस जगह से आज एक बड़ा ही चौंकाने वाला तथ्य सामने आया है, जिसमें POF 9mm 68-26 ये एक फायर्ड केस मिला है। प्लस नहीं, FN स्टार करके ये कोई केस है जिसमें जो हैमर है और जो परक्यूशन कैप जो उसके पीछे वाला है उसके ऊपर स्ट्राइकर पिन का निशान है, लेकिन शायद किसी ने कॉक करते टाइम शायद उसका रह गया होगा, क्योंकि उसके अलावा और कोई इसका स्कोप बचता नहीं है, नहीं तो वो भी फायर्ड केस में ही होता। 12 बोर का एक विंचेस्टर मेड इन USA नंबर 12 सुपर लिखा हुआ है, ये एक 12 बोर का कार्ट्रिज मिला है। टोटल 6 ऐसे ब्रदर्स हैं, वो फॉरेंसिक टीम और नगर निगम ने इनको रिकवर किया है, क्योंकि इनमें से कोई भी पुलिस का बोर नहीं है और हमें पुलिस के ही उन चीज़ों की जानकारी होती है।
However, even to the evidence that is now being presented by the UP police, the former Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav has now responded on this development as well. Rather, he is now chosen to pin the blame on the police itself.
ये उत्तर प्रदेश की पुलिस का कमाल है और ऐसा कमाल नहीं है। आप उत्तर प्रदेश की कई घटनाओं की छानबीन करोगे आप तो बहुत सारे इस तरह के कमाल आपको देखने को मिलेंगे। जो कार्टेज की बात कर रहे हैं कि अमेरिका के हैं और पाकिस्तान के हैं, इनसे पूछे कि इनके असले कहाँ के हैं, इनके पास जो असले हैं वो कहाँ के हैं। और सच्चाई तो ये है कि पुलिस भी ऐसा काम करती है किसी को फंसाने के लिए। उत्तर प्रदेश की भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार में पुलिस केवल फंसाने का काम कर रही है, न्याय नहीं दिला रही है।
Pradeep, that's the point that is being raised by Akhilesh Yadav, because he is not considering what the police has to say, not being convinced on part of what has been found as evidence on part of that very area where violence was reported. He is not even offering any sympathy or solidarity with the police who had to be at the receiving end on the violence that happened. Several of them got injured. Now he is questioning on the evidence that has now been found by them.
That is really unfortunate, as all these political parties in opposition, whether it's Samajwadi Party or Congress, instead of speaking for men in uniform, they are speaking for stone pelters. You rightly said, because 29 of the police personnel were injured, some of them got bullet injuries, and here is a very clinching proof which shows that one of the bullet that has been recovered from that area with the help of the metal detector by forensic team yesterday during search operation, that is made in Pakistan Ordnance Factory, and the second one is made in United States of America, and that clearly indicates that somebody from within the mob opened fire, because POF bullet will not be used by the police. But now, instead of admitting that yes, there had been elements who were trying to create instability and create a destabilized situation, what he's trying to say is that Akhilesh Yadav is putting blame on Uttar Pradesh police. He's saying they are fabricating evidence because instead of giving justice, they are trying to save their skin. That's what actually he's trying to say. But if we look at the situation on the ground, because I've been covering throughout the week there, I was there, I saw that how CCTV footage clearly indicates that how more than 500 to 800 CCTV cameras were broken. Not only that, they also tried to damage evidence because they were covering their face. They never wanted that somebody should get to know who actually is pelting stone. That means it was clearly pre-planned. It was not a spontaneous protest that somebody is making us to believe.
Well, of course, when it comes to the conspiracy angle, both sides have been pointing out, including that of the UP police, and of course, when it comes to the opposition, which has been blaming the UP police and the state government. Thank you very much, Pradeep, for joining us here on the broadcast. More coming up on the other side of a very short break. You're watching